What's up, guys? Andrew Vader here, back with another video, and we're back here with some more Mets content, and not in a good light for the Mets, and not in good light in just baseball in general, in the sport. If you don't know, if you're a Mets fan, you majority know what happened. Jared Porter, I'm going to call him Joey Porter, fired from the Mets as the general manager. We all know what happened in the situation involving text messages and solicited photos, which I'm not going to get involved. I'm not going into that. I'm not going down that neighborhood. I am talking about the future, not the past. And he is no longer part of the Mets. I am talking strictly about the Mets. And what he did, he's a sleazebag. He probably won't be in baseball again. That's all I'm really going to say about it. I don't want to jump in. That's not something I'm jumping into. I've seen most people jump on it because it's a hot topic. And yeah, that's just an issue we have in sports and in journalism and just in general, sports and jobs. But yeah, we're going to talk about Mets. Where do we go from here? Sandy Alderson is still currently doing a Q&A, or not a Q&A, but just a press conference about Jared and what the future of the Mets is. And I just want to talk about it. I guess I should put him over Alderson on his press conference. I'm looking at DeComo's tweets, so that's if I'm looking at this way, I'm looking at the tweets as I always do with my information in my videos. Alderson says that if he would have known in advance, obviously the Mets wouldn't have hired Porter as GM. Yeah, I think we all know this, but of course, it's the LOL Mets meme is back. Yes, it's funny. It's easy to poke fun of the Mets right now, but it's a bigger issue in sports that needs to be fixed, and that's all I will say about it. The topic. He became aware before the article was posted by Passan at like 11. My time, so that's like midnight New York time. I got the notification, I think most Mets fans saw Jeff Passan put a Passan bomb out, anything, and it said the New York Mets. We're like, oh, Springer. No, it was this. And Alderson said he knew about 5:30 that he knew, and those are kind of things in the organization that many others find not tolerable in any shape or form. Of course not. And Steve Cohen put out a tweet that he fired him before the even press release the Mets put out. The statement after the fact of him firing Alderson, Steve didn't even wait. He just put out like at 7:30. He put out his tweet saying, yeah, he's being terminated. And now let's get into some more, I guess, better things to talk about, meaning like better for the team and not as, oh my God, this is like a terrible situation. The Mets do not intend to fill the void for Porter, and I think Alderson said he was always the lead man in baseball ops, but that's not going to change. But he does say Zach Scott, the assistant GM, is going to stay a prominent voice as well. And I think it was, I forgot who asked the question, saying, is Zach Scott going to be a bigger role, meaning like in bigger meetings, like meetings that Alderson doesn't need to be involved in, more it's like smaller, just team building things. Will Zach Scott be the main guy? He said he'll talk to Zach in the front office by tomorrow or a later date. But Alderson does say that he will have a bigger role into play. We will see what that intends. Alderson said the Dodgers have hired Dodgers baseball operations staffer Ben Zumora, sorry if I mispronounced that, oversees their research development. Is another prominent voice in the Mets baseball ops staff. Okay, cool. I guess that just came out 11 minutes ago. Yeah. So, where do we go here? Where do we go from now as a team, as a fan base? This is a black eye. I mean, it's a black eye, but the Mets did, Sandy and Steve did a great job. Just cut it right. Usually the Wilpons would have sat a couple of days, probably would have waited a few days to fire him because of the money. Steve said, no, we're not doing this. We're not even going to wait 12 hours. And I think people like, why isn't he fired? Paperwork, and guys got to sleep. This happened. This report came out like at midnight. So, Steve woke up and then put it up. So I thought they did a good job, at least dealing with it, getting over with, ripping the bandage off, and trying to move on. So I will credit the Mets that. But what do we do here? We don't have a GM. We're not going to have a GM. Sandy said he'll probably, and like I said, he'll keep it in-house this year, finish the rest of the offseason. Plus, we're only a month away to spring training, so it really doesn't make any sense to hire a GM, especially we'll wait to the season, see if any vacancies after the season, and then do this all over again next offseason. Zach Scott's probably in the bigger spot. But what do the Mets do now? You're in a situation now where you have a lot of bad PR right now. There's a lot of bad press right now about the Mets, and what do the Mets fans want something. And I forgot who it was. Somebody on Twitter TSN reported that the Blue Jays still feel the Mets are the favorites to get George Springer. If I'm the Mets right now, I'm calling George's agent, and I'm like, what's the number? What do we have to do? If we're at 120, is it 135? We can call it today. But the Mets need to get some very positive PR right now. Twitter is a minefield. TikTok, I really haven't seen much on TikTok. And Insta, really, nobody really has been saying anything on Instagram, but Twitter's been a minefield of hate and a lot of bad press for the Mets. But they did do a good job. But now we move on. We have to bring some more positive press to bring back some more positivity in this offseason, which is, for the most part, have been a really good offseason. Now we just got to continue. We can't stop. We can't let this stop the team building. We can't let this stop the good vibes, even though this was a very bad vibe around this team right now. They did get rid of it. They got rid of the cancer very quickly. They didn't linger. They didn't wait. They cut it out. Boom. Moved on. Now you have to move on to the next building. If it's Springer, if it's Brad Hand, if it's Chris Bryant, whoever it is, I think in the next 48 hours, I would intend to push a little harder to get something done, to get a more positive name and presence out for the Mets right now, because of what happened. Is they were trending as of a couple of minutes ago. They were like the number one trending, but just a bad look for the Mets. It's a really bad look, but we'll see. And as Olsen again putting out social problems in this world that we live in. Don Sutton has just passed away. Well, that's another one. I was gonna have a news video out probably tomorrow, but this is gonna be, and I didn't expect this to happen, and the Mets will be in the news again. But hopefully, I'm in a lot better mood in a couple, and maybe tomorrow, maybe tonight, maybe later tonight they get this done. Maybe after Alderson gets this call done, maybe we go out and get signed George Springer or Brad Hand. I would expect everyone expects by the end of the week. So George Springer will know by the end of the week. So maybe in the next 72 hours, the Mets can get some good press. Maybe Brad Hand, whoever it is, but. It's a bad look, but we'll see where the Mets go from here. Be sure to leave in the comment section below. I didn't go into full details, or I guess I should leave the article down in the description if you have not read the article about Jared Porter. I'll leave that in the description below. What do you guys think the Mets should do? I'm trying to keep a more positive look on this, because the Mets did do a good job, at least dealing with it after the fact. Leave in the comment section below, what do you think the Mets' next move is going to be, and what's next for the Mets? Leave in the comment section down below, what do you guys think? Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. I hit 114 subs. I'm trying to hit 150. I'm trying to hit 200 by my birthday, which is in April, so my goal is to hit 200 by a very manageable goal of 200 subs by April. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe, turn notifications on so you never miss a Mets upload, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.